You're going to be running up to Bethpage Black for the Ryder Cup later in September. I mean, when you hear that, I mean, because you just talked about a year ago. You're like, I don't know how this is going to end. Now you're going to be playing in one of the biggest sporting events in the world, in the Ryder Cup, wearing the red, white, and blue, representing your country. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. I mean, I would have never dreamed of. Well, I've dreamed of being on the Ryder Cup, but I never thought I would actually be on it. But it's just been a crazy ride this last year, where I've been working so hard and also like getting the reinforcement from not just like my team, but like other players and even Keegan, and Kisner, like they've all, and Sneds too. Sneds last year told me, he's like, dude, you're so fucking good. Like what do you like? I was like, dude, I got nervous. Like, what are you nervous for? Just fucking go out there and keep doing what you're doing. Cause I had played with him a few times last year when I kind of turned it around and started playing well. And I think it was just more getting this like self-belief that I can do it. But, to be a part of these Ryder Cup dinners as, prospective members, it's just really inspiring. And it was actually cool. Keegan put like a printed out picture of the U.S. Ryder Cup bag with my name on it. And he did it to all the other guys that were, potentially can make the team at Oakmont. And he put like, bring your ego. And like signed, like just put KB, he didn't give me an autograph, but stuck it in my locker. And it was just something every time I opened my locker, I saw it there. I just, every day, open the locker, see it there. And it was just one of those things that just kind of kept kind of being, pinged into my brain, that just like, all right, like Ryder Cup, let's go. Like bring your ego. And, I'm not an egotistical person, but I think that more tapped into like my self-belief in myself.
I heard an interview with him recently talking about that, how I believe he got that from Bill Belichick. And he was like, every great athlete has an ego. And the fact that people say check it at the door is totally wrong. Like, you bring it, and together we're going to put it all together and we're going to be successful. I thought that was cool. I'd never heard that before. Yeah.
And it was cool for him to do that. Like at the US Open, like he's still wanting to beat us, but he's trying to make us play the best that we can and be, tap into our max potential. And, I think that shows what a great captain he's going to be.
Okay. Let me ask you this. I'm going to put you on the spot here right now. Because you're going to be one of these top 6 guys. And it's going to come to 6 captain selections. And he's the captain. And he's going to come to y'all and ask, what do you think? The man's playing some great golf right now. Is he going to be teeing it up at Bethpage?
I think he deserves to be. I think it's just going to boil down to what type of responsibility he's going to want to have. Because it's already a lot. Like, he says he thinks about the Ryder Cup 24/7. Like, let alone being a dad, trying to, play for himself on tour. To be a captain, too, is a huge responsibility. So, personally, I think if he doesn't qualify, he should give himself the nod. How do you give yourself the nod? Look in the mirror and nod, I guess. But
bring your ego.
Bring your ego. I mean, dude, he's got all the experience. He's playing great. It's just going to boil down, I guess, to how much of the captaincy responsibility that he's going to want. But I think as a player, he's earned it.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at the list, like you just said, hey, Sleaze, you're the captain.
That could
happen. You got
happen.
12 people going. He's going to be one of those guys. There's no doubt.
I almost think like whether people vote for him or not, I think every guy that's in the top 6 going to say, we want you cap, barring some crazy, just dry stretch of play where if he plays terrible for the next couple months. Right. But it's almost like, all right, you're the captain. 1A job of the captain is put the best team you can get on the field. Yeah. Right. I don't know anyone out there that would argue like he's not one of the top 12 Americans, and then we'd be better off without him playing. Whether that means defer your duties to someone else and just tap out and be a player, or try to do both at the same time, which may be a lot to ask, but playing wise, it'd be hard to argue against him right now.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I think even if he was like top 12, it'd be kind of hard for him to not take a pick. But if he's going to linger around 7, 8.
Yeah.
Like
if he has another good week and
he might even qualify.
He could.
He easily can qualify.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, you got the Open Championship and the playoffs.
I mean, shit. So yeah, it's going to be a tough decision. And he's already got a lot on his plate. So
either way, I mean, he's going to be an unbelievable captain. Like, I know how much he cares, and he's putting everything he's got into it. And I'm sure he's going to do everything he can to make sure you are successful. But it's going to be awesome to see you up there at Bethpage, man. That's gonna be fun. Yeah. I can't wait to hear about these nerves.
You're gonna be in that bitch no matter what.
I know. Kids already texted me and I was like, yeah, I'm pretty fucking nervous. He's like, dude, we're going to tell you all about all the stories, how we were all nervous, how guys are switching up, walking to the first tee, switching them because they don't even want to hit the first tee shot. He's like, dude, and he's like, I have the best speech for you right before you tee off. And so I can't wait. It'll be fun. And I think that's the cool thing. And that's what Keegan was saying, how, the past vice captains have been guys that are a couple generations older and no one that we've really played with, like Freddie, and no discredit to them and who picked them, but it's like him picking Kiz, Webb, Sneds, like we've all been around long enough to where we've developed relationships and connections with these guys to where we actually can get along with them and connect with them. So that was a good play on his behalf.
Yeah, there was guys on the Ryder Cup last time in Rome that had never met some of the vice captains. You know what I mean? And I like what they're doing, like getting youthful and stuff. I mean, Keegan, when they announced him, like, shit, dude, he could have played the last one. He wouldn't have been captain if he would have made the Rome team.
Right.
And now here we are.
Have you ever been to one?
Nope.
Get ready, my man. It's going to be so
what
cool.
What a hell of a place to make your debut.
The first tee Friday is one of the coolest things, whether you're playing or not. I mean, you got to be out there for that opening tee shot. It is so fucking cool, dude.
I'm just glad we're on home soil.
Yeah.
You have more of the support.
You're going to have more support in New York. Maybe too much support.
Yeah, my favorite Bethpage story actually is I played there at the PGA. First round, I was like 6:45 tee time, the PGA at Bethpage. The range where they had set it up or whatever was probably like a 300-yard walk to the tee. And I'm like a pretty notoriously like late person. Like I don't like getting to the tee with like 5 minutes. I like getting there with like 2 minutes max so I can just get my scorecard and just go. Like I don't like sitting there like, thinking. Like I just want to go. So we're walking up there and then all you hear is like these, there's a big grandstand built up on the first tee at the PGA and everyone's counting down 20, 19, 18. And I guess I was like almost going to miss my tee time, but the whole fucking crowd was chanting, like counting down. And I made it there with like 12 seconds. I started running, got my scorecard. Luckily, I wasn't the first one to hit, but like I literally almost missed my tee time.
Damn.
Nice. Someone will be there to remind you for the Ryder Cup, I'm pretty sure.
They like to hear themselves up there. And the good news is if y'all do happen to go play bad and lose, they're very understanding.
Oh, God.
They're reasonable people.
Right, I'm on the other side of the country.
There'll be a lot of Philly people there. They're notoriously forgiving. Good news about Bethpage, first hole's a driver.
Yes.
The last thing I'd ever want in the world would be like a 3-wood off the ground. Or who was it, Webb, that popped
like
it up?
Or like an iron or something?
Yeah, Webb's talked about it, like the pop fly he hit the one year with the 3-wood over in Europe.
Just tee that bitch high, just swing up.
Oh, dude, I just want to give me the diesel, the double. I'd get a new driver that's bigger.